Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Uh-oh. What's going on, everybody? Let me see. Gotta remove a layer. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We are back. We are back. Let me test out the. I got Mr. Campbell up here saying "Fam, you by 50." I know it's 137. Let me see. Make sure everything is good. Make sure everything, my audio is good. We good on the audio. We good on the video. Just got a buzzing noise. I'll take that out right there. Anyway, man, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Let me make sure to let people know that we are live right now. We are live right now. I don't know what's going on outside. I'm hearing a car horn going off. Make sure I get this out. All right. Make sure everybody know what's going on so we can get people up in here. And get folks up in here. So everybody's doing all right. How's everybody doing? Uh, just let you know, if you haven't done it by now, make sure that you like the stream. Make sure that you comment, share, subscribe, and donate to the channel. So that's what we got going on right here. And of course, Mr. Campbell said, "Fam, you by 50." I don't know about by 50, but we'll see October the 19th. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, just to let you know, if you got any birthdays, make sure you hit me up. It's about to be the end of January coming up. I'm surprised how this month is going by so fast. And we get into the month of February, which is basically Black History Month, which is basically almost everybody in my family has a birthday that month, including my baby girl, who is turning 9 on the 17th. So I am going to go be daddy for her birthday and take pictures and all the good stuff right there. But just to let you know, this is background. There we go. All right, there we go. I knew it was something. But this is what we got going on today, man. As you all know, as you see, let's get away from all the bull crap, the what's going on, Miss Ellen? Uh, just get away from all the bull crap. Let's get away from all the bureaucracy. Let's get away from all the politicking. Let's get away from all the let's just get away from everything that has nothing to do with HBCU football. Because today, as everybody saw, today, the SWAC put out the conference schedule for all 12 teams. It's just a conference schedule. So basically the schools are still on the hook to do their uh, due diligence for make a football schedule. So what I'm gonna do is more than likely, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to at least put out 6 schedules um, for today and probably do 6 tomorrow. It's all within trying to be within the realms of my schedule, but basically kind of put out there like who got what got what, where we're going to go, how much you need to save, where you got to get your tickets at. I did put out there today. I put out there today. Make sure, since the schedules have been released today, it is our job as alumni, as fans, as parents of the student athletes that's on the football team. It is our due diligence to go out there and purchase season tickets. Like I said, from PV to Bethune Cookman, from Valley to the Jack, from Alcorn to Huntsville to Montgomery to Tally Ho to H Town, Pine Bluff, the state of Louisiana. Um, Go out there and purchase your season tickets because it helps out our athletic infrastructure. It helps out our football infrastructure. Um, it helps it out immensely. So go out there, get your season tickets. Just like my boy Zoe said last season, get your damn tickets. So what we're gonna start off with? We're gonna start off with we're gonna start out with gonna start off in Texas. We're gonna start off with Prairie View football. We want to make sure that their schedule has been released. If it hasn't, um, we can go back to them. But let me see. Let me get to this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna see. Prairie View has not put out their full football schedule, but we can go to the SWAC. And so when you go to the SWAC, these are not. This is not their full football schedule. This is just their schedules for conference play. That's it, and that's all. These are just schedules for conference play. Nothing real big. Nothing too small. Um, Let me see, because I just got this. Uh, just got this this morning. All right, so we do 2024 team by team schedule. And like I said, these are just for conference games. Nothing less than that. And so if you want to see the rest of your team schedule, you would probably have to go on their website to get it going. Um, so So we have on the SWAC website. So we're gonna start off with Alabama A&M. So September the 28th. This is for the conference. So your conference schedule is like this: September the 28th, you're going to Florida A&M to Tallahassee. October the 5th, you are playing Jackson State in the Gulf Coast Challenge again. October the 12th, you have Bethune-Cookman coming into town. October the 26th is the Magic City Classic with Alabama State. Uh, November the 2nd is your home game against Southern University. November the 9th, you are going to Arkansas Pine Bluff. November the 16th, you're going to be hosting Grambling. And on the 23rd of November, you are going to Itta Bena, Mississippi Valley State. Um, like I said, this is just only for these are only conference games. Conference games, that's it, that's all. So if you want to see if your team put out their whole schedule, go ahead and check it out on their site and see where you trying to get your money straight. Get your money straight. Um So you got Alabama State, of course. They're September 28th. They'll be in Daytona Beach at Bethune-Cookman. October the 5th, they have Florida A&M coming to their spot in Montgomery, Alabama. That's going to be that game right there is going to be a good one. It's going to be a barn burner. October the 12th, they have Mississippi Valley State coming into town. October the 26th, of course, they'll be in Birmingham for the Magic City Classic against Alabama A&M. November the 2nd and November the 9th, they're going to be on the road, Alcorn and Grambling, respectively. November the 16th, we have them. I mean, Jackson State goes to Alabama State. In November the 23rd, Prairie View goes to Montgomery. So let's go up here to FAMU. FAMU starting off September 28th against Alabama A&M. October the 5th, you're at Montgomery, Alabama against Alabama State. October the 19th, that's the big game. That's the big matchup right there at Jackson State in the vet. October the 26th, you have Southern coming into town. November the 2nd, Texas Southern is making their way to Tallahassee. November the 9th, and this is going to be a rematch. So this will be the third time in a year that FAMU would play Prairie View. But this time is going to be in Prairie View, Texas. November the 16th, they have Mississippi Valley coming into Tallahassee. And November the 23rd is the Florida Classic with Bethune-Cookman. Grambling schedule for conference schedule coming up. September the 28th, this is a first conference game. It is against Prairie View at the State Fair Classic. So if you are in Dallas, make sure you circle this date right here, because this date might determine who comes out in the West. October the 12th, October the 19th, you have Alcorn and Arkansas Pine Bluff coming to Prairie View. October the 26th, not Prairie View, to Grambling. October the 26th, Grambling will be in Houston at Texas Southern. There will be also November the 2nd, they will be in Daytona against Bethune-Cookman. November the 9th, they host Alabama State. Then the next week, they go to Alabama to play Alabama A&M in Huntsville. And then November the 30th, that is the big daddy of them all, the Bayou Classic against Southern University. I'm going to go ahead and do Alcorns. Look like they have it. I don't know if this. Okay. All right. So we're going to stop. I'm not going to do Jackson State. So Alcorn, you have September the 28th at Mississippi Valley State. October the 5th, Arkansas Pine Bluff comes to the reservation. October the 12th, October the 19th, you'll be making your Louisiana two-step, first at Grambling, then at Southern on the 19th. Then you have two home games back-to-back. Alabama State comes on November the 2nd, November the 9th. Texas Southern comes into town. November the 16th, you go to Texas to play Prairie View. And on the 23rd, it is the Soul Bowl against Jackson State. So, and I want to get into all right. So I'm gonna see if I can find somebody's. I'm gonna see if, who else has their schedule up. Oh, I know Grambling has their schedule up right now. And I like how they got it set up. I like how Grambling has their set up. So, for Grambling, look, All right. So for Grambling, let me go ahead and spotlight y'all for today. August 31st, you got University of Louisiana. You're playing them down in Lafayette, so it's going to be a short trip for you. Uh, September the 7th, you have Tuskegee coming into town. Um, this is a big thing because Tuskegee and Grambling haven't played. I know they haven't played in a while. September the 14th, you're on the road to Commerce, Texas, to play Texas A&M Commerce, the Lions out of East Texas. In my case, Old East Texas State University. You'll be playing them September the 14th. I might check that game out since it's going to be close for me. That's number like 70 miles from me. Um, September the 21st, this is you play against Jackson State. This is going to be a home game for Grambling right here. We haven't played Jackson State in the hole since 2021. And everybody know what happened in that game last time. My man Aubrey Miller with the hit stick, fumble the ball, boom, game is over with. Ran out there with the skin on our teeth. Now, just let everybody know, this game right here, this game right here against Jackson State for Grambling, it is not a conference game. Let me let everybody know that. The game the game between Grambling and Jackson State is not considered a conference game. This is considered a non-conference game only because we don't play Prairie View. They have been dropped off the schedule for the last 4 years. So we do not have Prairie View on the schedule. That's the reason why Grambling is on our schedule for this year, but it's as a non-conference game. The last time we played Grambling as a non-conference game was 2 years ago. We beat them by 42, point blank. Beat them by 42. This was in the vet. Everybody know what happened at the vet. Everybody know what happened at the vet. It was hot. It was hot, steamy. Everybody falling out. We all know what was going on there. But this game is going to be in the hole at Grambling early in the season, September the 21st. Make sure you reserve your tickets for that game. Let all the folks know from Jackson, hey, it's nothing but a 2.5-hour drive from Jackson. So make sure y'all go check that game out. Of course, like I said, September the 28th, they got the State Fair Classic against Prairie View. This is we always say, last Saturday of September or the first Saturday in October, this game is going to come about. Like I said, this game is might determine who is going to start off fast in the SWAC West. October the 12th is against Alcorn. That is going to be at home against Alcorn and newly head coach Cedric Thomas. October the 19th, again, like I said, this is against Arkansas Pine Bluff, and also this is Grambling's homecoming. So if you are a Grambling if you are a Grambling alum, make sure you get your hotels ready down in West Monroe, Louisiana. Make sure you get all the hotels booked up for this game right here. This will be Mickey Joseph's first time being a head coach during homecoming season, HBCU homecoming season. Well, I take that back, not the first time, but he's going to come back to see what's going on against Coach Alonzo Hampton, who is in his second season as the head coach of Pine Bluff. Of course, October the 26th and November the 2nd, Grambling, you're on the road First, you're going to Texas Southern. Their game will be played at the Shell November the 2nd. Then you will be at Bethune-Cookman in Daytona Beach, Florida. Make sure everybody that's in Daytona get your tickets. In Houston, get your tickets for that game right there. November the 9th, this game will be a home game. This will be the last home game. This will be the senior. I think this will be senior day for a lot of Grambling players. So basically, this game means a lot. November the 9th, Alabama State comes into town to take on the old Tigers, old Grambling, right? Today. So October the 9th, make sure you get your tickets for that game right there. I think this game is going to be a good one where you're going to have the former QB for Alabama State, Miles Crowley, and the newest QB for Alabama State, Andrew Body, battling out in Grambling. November the 16th, you're on the road to Huntsville to play Alabama A&M. And then again, like I said, November the 30th, this is 3 days after Thanksgiving. It's going down. It is the granddaddy of them all for HBCU Classics, the Bayou Classic in New Orleans. Make sure you get your tickets for that. Don't wait till the last damn minute to do all this stuff and then be crying about you ain't got your tickets and stuff. Who fault is that? It ain't my fault. I don't know what to tell y'all. It ain't my fault. Big, get your tickets. That's all I got to tell you. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. So, so other than that, let's get to some more. Let's get to some more schedules right here. Let's see if FAMU got their schedule out. I don't know. I want to ask. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure. I want to see if FAMU got their schedule out. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. The Rattlers got their schedule out. And if anybody want to jump in, I'm going to send a link so everybody want to jump in on the chat. Send that to voicemail. Anybody want to jump in on the chat, you are more than welcome to do it. Anyway, I like how they got their schedule set up. All right, so let's get a spotlight. Let's get this spotlight back on the Rattlers. Um, Tell her, Whitley, get your damn tickets. Get your tickets. Anyway, uh, let's highlight these. Let's highlight this right here. So, all right. Week 0. This is the MEAC SWAC Challenge Week 0, August 24th in Atlanta, Georgia. You're going up big FAMU. You're going up against an old MEAC foe, Norfolk State. Hey, just letting you know, whoever the coach is, you're going up against Dawson Odoms. I think Dawson Odoms is going to have a tremendous season coming up this year. This is his 4th year in the program, so we shall see what's going on, what's going to happen with that. But you see all the numbers right here, all-time series 13-3. The last game that FAMU won against Norfolk State was 2019, 30-28, and so basically they got a 2-game winning streak against Norfolk State. So make sure you check that game out. This game will be on ABC because it is going to be part of the prime time slot, because there will not be a lot of early football games of the last weekend of August. So make sure y'all remember that. Week 1. This is your home opener. This is going to be so much fun. So my boy Kobe gonna be, if he gonna be there at the game, I'm let him tell him to take all the pictures that he need, take all the pictures, the videos they want. But week 1 is against South Carolina State in Tallahassee. The last time FAMU won a game against South Carolina State was 2 years ago, which was a close one. Which they lead the series 32-26. But we talking about South Carolina team that is a different team now with Chillisberry coming in from Benedict College, bringing majority of his staff and bringing a couple of pieces of his Gucci luggage. That's what I'm gonna say, Gucci luggage to Orangeburg. Oh my God. So, um, but yeah, you see the schedule. You see the schedule for. Sorry about that. See the schedule for South Carolina for FAMU. Week 2, they are going to the University of Miami to play at Hard Rock Stadium on September the 7th. Look, get your money, go back home. That's it. You have a bye week on for September the 14th. September the 21st, you go to Troy, Alabama uh, to play the Troy Trojans. Get your money, go home. September the 28th, you got, like I said, September the 28th, you got Alabama A&M in Bragg Memorial. Last time y'all won, y'all did beat the brakes off of these boys by 14 in Huntsville, 42-28. Should be a good game. Don't know what this team is going to look like, though. That's the only thing about it. Don't know what the team going to look like. Don't know who's going to be the coach. So we shall see what happens within the next couple of weeks. Week 6, you got this is the big game right here. October the 5th, Montgomery, Alabama, against against the big bad Hornets. You know, Big Bama State. This game should have been won by Bama State last season, but of course, some mistakes down the end kind of derailed them getting into the red zone 4 times in the last 7-8 minutes of the game. Could not convert into points. We all know what happened after that. Week 7, they have a bye week. Because remember, they play in the MEAC SWAC challenge, so they get 2 bye weeks instead of 1. Week 8, they are going to be in Jackson on October the 19th against Jackson State. Like I said, they are coming in on a one game winning streak against Jackson State. We own these series 12-8-1. As y'all see last game, this past last season, FAMU did win the game 28-10. Before that, FAMU has not beaten Jackson State since 2003. But everybody don't want to look at what happened in the past. They want to keep going on what's going on in the future. Week 9 is against Southern University. That's at Bragg Memorial Stadium, October the 26th. Make sure you get your tickets for that game right there. Hopefully, the jukebox get down there to Tallahassee also. But last game they did win this game by 7. This is the only, I take that back. There's only 2 games where they did not score double digits. They did not blow. They did not beat nobody by double digits, and this is one of them right here. Um, yeah, Mr. Emmett. I'm mad about that. So I'm upset about that. That's crazy. Um, Should be a good game. This one right here. It'll be 2 new head coaches. Like I said, Terrence Gray is gonna be the new head coach for Southern, and don't know who the head coach is gonna be for FAMU. We're still gonna try to find out. Hope that they get that by the end of this week. Um, Week 10, they got Texas Southern coming in to Tallahassee. This is going to be the homecoming game right here. Last game they won in Houston. They beat Texas Southern 31-21. Uh, so this is going to be your homecoming game. Make sure you get your hair pressed, to get your nails done. Your fellas get all your good outfits for the game, for the club, for wherever you going for homecoming. Make sure you all decked out and go support the team for homecoming. Week 11, you got Prairie View going. You going to Prairie View, Texas. You're going to Prairie View, Texas. Um, this is the look. This will be the 3rd time that FAMU has played Prairie View in the last year and a half. Beat them twice last season, and they got them again this year in Prairie View. Last game they won 35-14. That was a SWAC championship game right there. Make sure all you Panthers out there in Pantherland, go check the game out. Go check it out. Fill up the stadium. Week 12, you got Mississippi Valley in Tallahassee. That is your senior night. Of course, they say this is the, all good things must come to an end. But y'all see the series, all-time series 5-0 against Valley. They won last year 31-7. So, of course, Valley has not beaten FAMU ever. But go check out, go support the seniors that's going to be out there on that day. And week 13, you got the Florida Classic, of course, against Bethune-Cookman. Now, I want to see how this is going to be, because I just want to see how Raymond Woody is going to have his squad. I just want to see how this is going to play out with his squad and everything. It should be a good game. It should be a good game right there. And that is FAMU schedule right there. And then I'm about to go ahead and do one more before. No, let me see if I get 2 more. Let's do Southerns. Let's see if they got their schedule out. Maybe, maybe not. They just probably got the conference schedule out. Oh, they got it out. All right, let's see what we got here for these for the school down I-55. So first game of the season, man, y'all start out with McNeese State in with McNeese State in Lake Charles. That is August the 31st. It's still loading up, y'all. All right. McNeese State, you go to McNeese State August 31st, playing at Cowboy Stadium, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Ain't nothing but a little short drive, headed west on I-10. Then September the 7th, you got Savannah State coming into town. Um, hopefully this will be a good game right here. Early in the season, September the 14th, we got the Boombox classes starting September 14th. This will be in Jackson right here. Uh, we all know what happened last season. Won the game last season in Mumford. Now they back in the Jack for the Boombox Classic, and we'll see what happens right there. September the 21st, they are going to Prairie View to play the Prairie View Panthers. Hey, last time they played the game, they lost that game. They lost the game right there. Nicholls State comes to Baton Rouge October the 5th, and that is a surprise because you really don't see too many Southland teams go to Baton Rouge like that. You really don't see that. You don't see that a lot. Um, uh, but also before we do that, uh, take a let's take a quick commercial break, y'all. Let's take a quick commercial break and then we'll come back to it. Anyway, after these messages, we'll be right back.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically to design to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
We back. I had to take a little commercial break. But anyway, let's get back to the schedule for Southern University. So October the 12th, they are going to Houston, Texas to play the Texas Southern University Tigers with the new head coach, um, Chris Dishman. So you're going to have two new head coaches going up against each other this coming up season. Let me see. This is homecoming coming up against Alcorn, October the 19th in Mumford. That should be a good one right there. So everybody got to wear that gaudy Columbia blue, the the confused the confused blue. You go to FAMU October the 26th. Go down to Bragg, trying to get a rematch. That game was close. Let's see what happens this coming up season. Alabama A&M, you go to Huntsville, Alabama at Lewis Cruz Stadium. Um, Back on the road. Then you come back home, play Bethune-Cookman November the 9th, November the 16th. You got Pine Bluff in Baton Rouge also. And then again, of course, you have Grambling State for the granddaddy of them all. The Bayou Classic. Um, So that is Southern schedule right there. Let me check out. Let me see who Mississippi Valley got. Check out the Delta Devils. Okay. So it looks like they haven't put out their full schedule yet. Maybe they're getting some games, some out of conference games lined up, but they haven't put it out there yet. You never know. They do that. They do have their They do that their conference schedule out. So that is the big thing right there. Um, Hopefully they can get this. They can get this adjusted. Then we got Alcorn. Let's go to Alcorn. Alcorn hasn't got their schedule out yet. Yeah, they haven't got their schedule out yet. So I guess they're trying to finalize some things as far as non-conference. Um, let's see if Texas Southern got something going on. Of course, like I said, they got Chris Dishman as their head coach. They should be doing announcing that um, sometime this week. So they haven't got their schedule out yet because they haven't got their schedule out yet since they got the new head coach prior this last week. So let's check on Jackson. Let's check on the I Love, and then we're gonna end it for today because I got to get ready for work. But if you haven't seen the schedule, I mean, if you've seen the video that Austin put out um, to highlight the schedule with Reese and Bigelow doing the original I Ain't Never Scared. Um, Y'all need to make sure you check that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing this. But for our schedule, look, our schedule is already set out for what it is. First game of the season, we are going to ULM again. This will be, I think, August 31st, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that in a minute. Give me a good second on that. Give me a good minute on that. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that. Um, and let y'all know what's up with that. Lord Jesus, I'm about to say 14 games. Like, no, not 14 games. You know, the last two games. So, First game of the season. I love this video. I love the drone flyby of Jackson and the different cities that you're going to. How the flyby of the vet coming up. It's just like it's an awesome video. Um, so I'm just keeping up with it because I'm not playing. I'm not playing the music. August 31st against, like I said, Louisiana Monroe. This is our first game of the season. September the 7th. This is our first home game against Lane College. Lane College. September the 14th is the Boombox Classic. September 21st is Grambling. The 28th of September is Texas Southern, so we'll be back down in Houston. October the 5th is the Gulf Coast Challenge. FAMU comes to Jack on the 19th of October. On the 26th, we go to Daytona Beach to play Bethune. November the 2nd is homecoming against Pine Bluff. November the 9th, we got Mississippi Valley at the Vet. That's senior day. And then November the 16th, we got Alabama State in Montgomery. And then November the 23rd, we got Alcorn in Norman, Mississippi for the Soul Bowl. So that is our schedule. We have 5 home games. What up, Henny God? We have 5 home games this season. Can't nobody tell me that you can't go to 5 home games this season. And then we don't go far this season except for to Daytona. We don't go far this season except for Daytona to Bethune-Cookman. That's east. West, we go to Houston. We play Grambling in Grambling. We got what? Like we got Alcorn down in Lorman. They ain't no but like a 45-minute drive for us. So everything that we done, we got a 3-hour drive to Montgomery to play Alabama State. So everything that we got as far as this schedule goes favors us, favors the fans to go to these different places to save their money. And it's not like last season where we went to Atlanta first and then we had jumped on the jet to go to Miami the next week. And then we go to Texas to play Texas State. I mean, to play, we go to Louisiana to play Southern. Then we go to Texas State to play, to San Marcos to play Texas State. And then we come back home. I like the fact that the first game of the season is in Louisiana. That is from Jackson to Monroe ain't nothing but 2 hours. Not even that. Probably like an hour and 45 minutes. Everybody needs to go and jump on that and make sure you get to their game. Sell out that ranky-dink stadium that they got for real. Second game, third game, we in the vet. We in the vet. We are in the vet. Second and third games, we are in the vet. So there is no excuse. No excuse. None whatsoever for us to not be going to these home games. Ain't even going to away games because what's our furthest, like I said, our furthest away game to the east is Bethune-Cookman. Our furthest away game to the west is Texas Southern. I mean, we go to Mobile. That's what? That is what? A 3-hour drive. We go to Montgomery. That's a 3-hour drive. I mean, like I said, Monroe, that's an hour and a half drive. Grambling, that's a 2-hour drive. 45 minutes to Alcorn. Like it is imperative that if you go, like I said this morning, get your season tickets. No matter where you go to school at, who you alumni of, get your season tickets. Um, and then you look at the schedule, it favors us. It kind of favors us because you don't know what you're going to get with majority of the schools because we still haven't had the spring practice, we still haven't had spring games, and then the second round of transfer portal hasn't opened up yet. So pretty much we are still in the process of um looking at what all these other teams are going to be like. I like our chances with Jackson State because uh our team has sustained some sort of continuity throughout this whole off season. There hasn't been a lot of major movement within our football team. There hasn't been a lot of major movement with our coaching staff. Um, the team reported yesterday for spring football, spring conditioning. Um, so I like our chances coming up in 2024. Especially, I like our chances when it comes to who is going to be the king of the East again. And I think Jackson State is going to be the king of the East. Now we'll have a challenge with Alabama State because they're going to say, "Hey, hold on, hold my beer." Uh, but that is pretty much our. I feel like that is pretty much our only challenge unless you get a head coach and whoever they get as far as a team. Of course, they're going to be a tough play right there too. Not going to sleep on Alabama A&M and Conner They do play us tough, but when we are on the roll, y'all see what we can do. We beat them by we scored 40, 45 in one game a couple of years ago, 61. Um, you see what we can do. Um, and make sure we do the JSU by 40. JSU by 40 this year. And like I said, depending on who they get as a coach, depending on how many players they can retain, I'm not going to say too much anything bad about FAMU, but I know they're going to be a formidable opponent. If you look at their schedule favors Jackson State immensely. Um, we might get in the West. We might get a little small challenge from Grambling. Don't know what don't know what Southern's gonna have as far as their quarterback is concerned. Uh, Pine Bluff is still in rebuild mode, year number 2 with Coach Hampton. Uh, the only one that has some sort of stability in the conference is Prairie View, and the only thing they're looking for is a new new quarterback. They still got a head coach in Bubba McDowell. He is the only coach that's been there longer than all the other coaches in the dang on division. Texas Southern's still going to be. They got a quarterback with Jace Wilson. See what they do, but it's going to be a trying time. It's gonna be some trying times, and I feel you, Blue. Jackson State, FAMU, Alabama State gonna be battling out in the East, and in the West is gonna be Prairie View, Alcorn. I don't see, and if Grambling can say something about that, then hey, we put them in the conversation also. But I don't see nobody else in that West doing anything to curtail what's happening in the East. Um, But that is the schedule, and I will be doing some more of the schedule breakdowns, the schedules for the rest of the conference whenever they get their full schedule out. Uh, Whenever they get their full schedule out, I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on it. I want to point this out, y'all, and I know it ain't got nothing to do with football, but first of all, let me get back to it because somebody asked me about is Hugh going to Morehouse or is that just talk? It ain't just talk. It's not just talk, my brother. I'm being honest with you. It is not just talk. These They are in negotiations right now. Um, and I got this news yesterday from uh, my crew over at HBCU Nightly. Um, I got this from HBCU Nightly, but it's it's true. Um, it is true that they are in the talks right now, and I think that would be a good thing because there's not going to be a lot of expectations with there's not going to be a lot of expectations with this job at Morehouse. Who will be Alcorn FAMU's quarterback? Don't know about Alcorn. Don't know about FAMU. Just got to see what they get. Um, oh snap! I do got Bama State's schedule. Sorry about that, y'all. So Bama State, of course, they got North Carolina Central. That is the Orange Blossom Classic. Let's see how many. Let's see if they can fill that stadium up right there. Let's see if they can fill that stadium up. Then September the 7th, they got a rematch with Miles College. And as y'all know, Miles did beat them last year uh, handily. Handedly last year. Uh, September 14th, they got Sanford. September the 22nd, Bethune Cookman. October the 5th, of course, that is FAMU. And that is their homecoming. That is their homecoming. FAMU is Alabama State's homecoming. Early in the year, too. October the 12th, Mississippi Valley come to town. Then they got a bye week. Of course, they got the bye week because they got the Magic City Classic. October the 26th. They got the Port City Classic against Alcorn. November the 2nd, November the 9th. They are on the road at Grambling. Then they end the last three games at home. Jackson State, Prairie View, Tuskegee, they all in those games at home. So, if y'all really look at this schedule for Alabama State, they have 6 home games coming up this year. 6. And they're going to try to capitalize on all 6 of those home games, especially their game against FAMU. The game is against Jackson State. You'll see a crowd from coming in from miles because from Fairfield to Montgomery is not that far, but yes, that is Bama. I meant to say that Bama State's schedule is a good one. It is a good one though. Um, it's a good schedule. So, um, but yeah, let's get back to Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson is in the talks of getting that head coaching job at Morehouse. I don't see anything. I don't see anything stopping him from getting that job because, in a sense, he did do a good job at Grambling in his second season as the head coach of Grambling. Even though they lost their last couple of games of the season, he did improve the team by 2 wins. But Yeah, you're right. Right, Mr. Emmett. You're right. But but I mean, look, we trying to get back to the Celebration Bowl. Don't get mad because we do got a D2 school on our schedule with Lane College. Um, everything else is pretty much almost SWAC related, except for uh, the Grambling game is not a conference game. The Southern game is not a conference game. Uh, you really want to know my opinion? That crowd gonna look skimpy, like somebody done sold you, supposed to sell you a 3.5 a weed and skimped you, gave you a skimpy bag. That crowd is gonna be skimpy. But nah, you see that you see that. Last but not least, man, look. Uh, I done seen people jump on us about what happened, with the Grambling situation yesterday. If they clarify what was going on with the head coach, that's good. That's good for clarity. That's good for clarification. But like I said, you're gonna get these jokes because there's a lot of y'all that went after my alma mater for the whole season. You're gonna get all these jokes and then some. But uh, I'm gonna say I apologize. Even though I ain't go live, I'm gonna apologize about what happened with the situation. So yeah, I'm be the bigger man. But like I said, you're still gonna get these jokes. Um, if you don't do good, you're gonna get these jokes. Um, uh, the issues over at FAMU, uh, football team, bowling team. Hey, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Get your house in order. Get your house in order. That is my public service announcement for you. Get your house in order. Get your house in order. Come back to the table and since what Michael Irvin says, sit amongst kings. But get your house in order. That's it. That's all. That is my pretty much. That's my take on that. Um, I'm just saying, get your house in order. Um, Last but not least, if you don't want to make the HBCU weekly Twitter calendar, don't stop doing dumb shit. Because if you don't do dumb shit, Nick ain't got nothing to do. Nick is not going to put you on that calendar. Last week, that damn calendar was dominated by FAMU. Made no sense whatsoever. It was funny as hell, but it made no sense whatsoever. If you don't want to get put on that calendar, stop doing dumb shit. Stop doing dumb shit. Um, Shout out to the men's and the women's team yesterday for winning against Texas Southern yesterday. Women with a 25-point victory over the Lady Tigers. Texas Southern and the men with a 9-point victory over those Third Ward Tigers that came into Jackson. Hey, it was a good game. It was a close game. Y'all got to work on that press. Y'all got to work on doing that, getting that full court press out the way. Uh, get that out the way. Break that full court press. Y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're gonna be good. Um, Last but not least, look, I just seen this on the. I just seen this on the wire. And how in the hell you fire a first year head coach that is second in your conference? He is 17 games above 500, and you fired him. I, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let the man coach. You got issues with the defense. Let him get the defense straight. Just crazy. You are 30-13. You are number 2 in the Eastern Conference. You are number 1 in your division. And you fired the man because of the defensive struggles. Oh my God. Players are getting pacified every day of the week now. Then you got, excuse my language, you got dumbass Tristan Thompson uh, suspended for 25 games for violating the anti-drug policy for the NBA. Come on now. You was on live. You on a fucking live and you smoking. Stupid. 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 Uh, I see the Raiders are trying to hire Tom Telesco as their new general manager. After they just took the interim tag off Adrian um, Antonio Pierce, and made him a full-time head coach of the Raiders. Let's see. And then you got in the NFC Championship game, you got the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Detroit Lions. What up, Jay? And in the AFC Championship game, you got the Kansas City Chiefs going up against the Baltimore. My bad. Let me say it like they do it up there. The Baltimore, Maryland, not Maryland, Maryland. The Ravens this weekend, this Sunday, to see who goes to the Super Bowl. And we're going to see what this weekend going to look like, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. Also, make sure you tune into all the basketball games coming up this week. I think we got Wednesday games. And then, of course, we got Saturday games coming up this week. Ravens versus 49 Super Bowl again. I don't know. I don't like that. Y'all better stop sleeping on Detroit. I'll be honest with you. Stop sleeping on Detroit. Detroit got a squad. Stop sleeping on them boys. Stop sleeping on them. But anyway, y'all, get to this last commercial break, and then we're going to tell you what's happening for the rest of this week. Again, after these messages, we'll be right back.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holliday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically to design to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
All right. Let me tell you what my schedule's gonna look like for this week. For the rest of this week. So tomorrow, I don't know how to go to work from 2 to 10, so I'm not doing anything tomorrow. So I ain't got no special play coming out. But anyway, I should have seen my schedule by today. Should be posted by today. But Wednesday, check everybody out on HBCU Nightly. That is the whole crew. Make sure you check out HBCU Hoops Weekly with my guy Herb Sewell. Live for Hoops, HBCU Pass, Coach Payne. That's on Friday nights. That's at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Also, check out the new show that my guys Busy Banks and Dave from PNP Podcast. They have their new show called MD. That came out yesterday. If you haven't watched it yesterday, it is a very great show. It's a funny show. They also have Mel Always Winning. She is in between. She's a Norfolk State graduate out there in Southern California. So she kind of brings in some sort of the clarity between those two guys right there. Look, I'm trying to talk to him about putting me on the slot, but in the meantime, we still gonna rock out here with our own thing, HBCU tonight. We are, like I said, this is season 2. We are episode 7 already. Hey, again, we got some big things coming up down the pipeline. Mr. Emmett still doing the NFL thing. I'm still gonna do the NFL overdrive, so make sure y'all kind of bear with me. So I got to get the what is that? I had to get the logo and everything made and a new channel made for that. But it's gonna come into play. It's gonna come into work. So y'all make sure y'all watch out for that. Make sure y'all check out my sis Timona, aka She Loves D. When she drops her shows, make sure you subscribe to her. Make sure you subscribe to all of us HBCU content creators. Don't matter if we like each other, don't like each other. Make sure you subscribe and support this, because this is all we have right here. This is all we have. I could be a bigger man to say that, but I mean, if you want me to, I could be an asshole too. But I ain't gonna do that. Other than that, let me get myself ready for the JOB. And for those who was wondering what was going on with me yesterday, my blood pressure was up. So I did get that regulated yesterday. I stayed home. I didn't go to work because I knew if I went to work, I would be feeling like crap. But other than that, I'm going to take it easy while I'm at work. Not going to do too much anything. Just do my truck and stuff like that. But thank y'all for making sure that I'm okay. Because it's been a trying time right now that I've been going through. And I just thank everybody for having that. Having my back. But again, make sure you like the stream, make sure you comment, make sure you share this with folks, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you donate. If you see it down there on the bottom, the PayPal, the Cash App, the Zelle, PayPal at David Smith 1925. the Cash App, HBCU Overdrive, and the Zelle, David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. So that's the ways you can do that. Also, you can do it through the super chat if you want to do it through. If you want to do it through there. Uh, who cares about the 40 whiners? I don't. I'm a Cowboys fan. um, but let's get this right here. I love doing these afternoon shows. Um, I love doing my evening shows too, but I love doing these afternoon shows. Um, but anyway, y'all, we're gonna be up out of here. We'll be back on here either tomorrow or on Thursday. If I do tomorrow, it'll be in the morning time before I head to work. If it's Thursday, I should be off work that day. But make sure y'all tune in and y'all be blessed. Stay safe. Hug your loved ones. We'll be back on this thing um, Thursday. I'll do Thursday. All right. We out of here. Peace.